2 of my Cotswold vlogs, and I'm going to show you the remaining top 3 or 4 places that I visited in my Cotswold stay. And the first stop is, yes, I'm in Venice. No, I'm not in Venice, but I'm in Venice of the Cotswolds. It's also called Burton on Water. Let's go take a look. Burton on Water is a small village part of the Cotswolds area of outstanding natural beauty. It is also known as the Venice of Cotswolds. River Windrush runs through the village and is crossed by 5 low arched stone bridges. And yes, it's very pet friendly, dog friendly. Even your little puppy and your little friend can actually take a dip in those in the river. It also includes few notable places to visit during tourist season, including the Motor Museum, Birdland Gardens, the Maze, and the Model Museum. Now, before visiting the Model Museum, we actually got ourselves some ice cream, and we kind of relaxed in the parks and gazed and watched the world go by literally. We also visited some of the local shops, which obviously is very special to the Cotswolds, and they had bags and accessories made up of local sheepskin, etc. So yeah, if you're in the area, you might want to visit those independent shops. They're really, good to visit. After which we visited the Model Museum, and it's quite fascinating really, because it is the replica of the exact same village of Burton on Water, which includes a model museum even inside the replica. Now that is truly amazing. This was built in the 1930s using genuine building material. Now, having built this replica in those days can be quite fascinating. I mean, look at that. A replica inside a replica. Wow. I thought it was quite fascinating. After which we went to the perfume shop. The local perfume shop in Burton on Water is very famous, and they've got all different types of perfumes. And I'm like a perfume crazy person. So I got myself one, and then we headed on to our next destination. Our second stop of the day is Painswick Cathedral, or the St. Mary's Cathedral. Yes, you do see a lot of yew trees, and this garden here has 99 yew trees, and the 100th yew tree apparently always died, so whenever they wanted to plant it. So this garden is also known as the 99 yew tree garden. Okay, and behind them is the church, St. Mary's Church. Let's go and take a look. As soon as I entered the churchyard of Painswick Cathedral, or St. Mary's Church, I was completely awestruck with the garden. Of course, the legends have it that the devil has always killed the 100th tree as soon as it is planted, and thus the 99 yew tree garden of Painswick. The chapel inside the church was built in 1377, which is almost 800 years back, and a famous historian had said the garden to be the grandest church garden in whole of England, making it a must visit while in Cotswolds. Of course, Painswick is one of the largest villages of the Cotswolds and has a very old post office as well, and a lovely independent shops. But as we visited late afternoon on a Sunday, we could only find time to visit the cathedral, for which Painswick is famous. After that wonderful visit to the church in Painswick, our third stop is in Bibury. Bibury is very famous for Arlington Row. Most of you have seen it on calendars, but now I'll show you on my video. Okay, so stay tuned for that. And of course, the weather is lovely. I'm very hungry, and we're actually going out for a cafe. We're looking for a cafe, and once that is done, we'll probably go and show you Arlington Row. Yes, we're in Bibury, and Bibury is one of the prettiest villages I've ever seen in my life. Do not miss this little village when you're in Cotswolds. simply can't be compared with any that I have seen. It is notably famous for the Arlington Row, which is a row of 14th century weavers' cottages and now Grade 1 listed houses of the United Kingdom owned by the National Trust. But what makes it so famous? It possibly the surrounding stone buildings, green landscapes, and bank of River Corn. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, unless you see it, you won't believe it. Movies like Bridget Jones' Diary and Stardust were shot here, and those movies brought many Hollywood stars to this little village. Make sure you visit Bibury on your way to Cotswolds. Stow on the Wold is a delightful market town, which is also the highest town of the Cotswolds. It stands at 800 feet high on Stow Hill. The vast market square testifies to the town's former importance. Stands an ancient cross in the center of the town. Stow is an important shopping center of the Cotswolds and has many fine antique shops, art galleries, and gifts and crafts shops. It also has the oldest inn of England. So, after our third or the last stop in Stow in the Wolds, I hope you have really enjoyed my vlog from Cotswold. This was the second part, and I've tried and shown you one of the finest villages in Cotswold. Obviously, there are lots more. You can cover lots more in say 5-6 days or even 7 days, but we had 3 days in our hand, and I've covered 2 out of 3. Yeah. So hopefully, I've been able to show you things that you've liked, and still, if you've liked my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, and let me know what you've liked, what you've not liked, stay in touch really. Okay, until then, take care and look after yourselves, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Take care.